She came in quiet, knowing we had grief we could not name. Never asked me to call her mother, never pushed away my pain. She let silence have its seasons, let my anger take its time. Said a wounded heart can open without being forced in line. I thought love meant forgetting what I still needed to hold, but she never tried to change the story. She just kept me from feeling alone. She didn't take her place, she made room for grace. Let love move slow and steady till my fear could find a way. I had one heart I was missing, and one heart that chose to stay. She didn't take her place, she made room for grace. On the days I would not answer, she still spoke to me with care. Never counted every kindness like a debt I had to bear. She learned the shape of sorrow that a child can hide inside, and she loved me without winning till I stopped trying to fight. She didn't take her place, she made room for grace. Let love move slow and steady till my fear could find a way. I had one heart I was missing, and one heart that chose to stay. She didn't take her place, she made room for grace. Some love doesn't enter loudly, some love waits outside the wound. Some love knows the deepest healing cannot be demanded soon. Now I see what she was given wasn't second, wasn't small. She became a kind of mercy I didn't know I needed at all. She didn't take her place, she made room for grace. Gave me years to learn her goodness without asking me to change. Now I tell my own child softly when love feels hard to face. Some hearts don't replace you, they make room for grace. She never stole the love I had, she helped it live beside the new.
I miss more than her birthdays. I missed who she became while she learned to live without me. I kept running from the blame. I loved her, but love spoken ain't the same as love made clear. And a child should never wonder her father will appear. Forgiveness didn't sound like thunder, didn't wash away the past. It sounded like two quiet words, "Come in, Dad." No promise could deserve them, no apology could ask. Forgiveness sounded like her voice saying, "Come in, Dad." I quit asking her to trust me and became someone she could. Learn that sorry needs a pattern, not a speech about being good. I showed up without expecting her to meet me halfway there. Some wounds don't need an answer, they need time and honest care. She didn't hand me yesterday or say the hurt was gone. She only gave me one more day to prove that I belong. And standing there before her with no defense left to give, I understood forgiveness is an invitation to live. Forgiveness didn't sound like thunder, didn't make me free from blame. It sounded like my daughter finally saying my name. She opened up one moment I had nearly lost the chance to have, then looked into my eyes and said, "Come in, Dad." I stepped inside slowly, and this time I stayed.
A woman knows when she's done long before she says goodbye, long before the leaving ever shows up in her eyes. She may still fold your name softly inside a prayer at night, but a woman knows when she's done, and I knew that night. I didn't leave from anger, I had burned through that before. I didn't leave to hurt you or to even up the score. I left because my spirit had grown tired of being small, and the love I kept defending couldn't hold me up at all. You said I changed too quickly, but you missed the slow decline. All the times I tried to tell you, all the times you said, not now. I cried until crying had nothing left to prove. Then peace came in so quietly, I knew I had to move. A woman knows when she's done, long before she says goodbye, long before the leaving ever shows up in her eyes. She may still love the memory, she may still ache inside, but a woman knows when she's done. And I knew that night. Don't call it cold when someone finally saves her own heart. Don't call it sudden leaving when you watched her fall apart. I won't hate you for the hurting, I won't carry bitter blame, but I won't hand you back the woman I became through all that pain. A woman knows when she's done, not because the love was fake, but because the soul can only bend so far before it breaks. I can wish you gentle mercy from a life I will not run. I still remember loving you, but a woman knows when she's done. I didn't stop feeling, I just stopped going back. His fingers wrapped around mine when he took his first few steps. Every fall became a lesson, every bruise became a test. He believed I knew the answers, I just tried to look that way. A father learns by loving, one uncertain day by day. When he let go of my hand, I knew my work had changed. I could guide him to the doorway, but I couldn't choose his way. You spend years helping someone find the strength to understand, and then you learn the hardest part of love is letting go of their hand. He grew taller than my shoulder, found a life beyond my name, made decisions I questioned, made mistakes I couldn't change. I quit trying to protect him from each consequence and fall. Sometimes loving means believing they can rise without your call. Said, easy dad, I've got you. And the years came circling back. The boy I once had carried stood steady where I couldn't stand, and I felt the whole world turning when he reached out for my hand. Every truth I tried to teach him had returned in how he cared. You don't lose the child you raised when he becomes his own man. Love just changes who is holding and who reaches for the hand. He said, I've got you, Dad, and I knew he always had.
He had buried half the county with a Bible and a calm. Knew the words for every sorrow, knew which hymns could carry on. But when his own heart broke open, he forgot how grief should sound. For the first time in 40 years, he let somebody sit him down. Even the shepherd needs a hand when his own knees touch the ground. Even the one who leads the herd needs a voice to lead him out. Faith ain't never meant to prove needs a hand. He said I should be stronger. Someone answered, you have been. But strength is not refusing what the Lord sends through a friend. No one asked him for a sermon. No one needed him to rise. They just stayed there in the quiet till the tears came to his eyes. Even the shepherd needs a hand when his own knees touch the ground. Even the one who leads the herd needs a voice to lead him out. Faith ain't never meant to prove that pain can't reach a man. Even the shepherd needs a hand. He had taught them grace for years. Now they gave it back to him. Not with perfect holy answers, but by simply walking in. Sometimes love becomes the prayer when no words can understand, and mercy wears the faces of the ones who take your hand. Even the shepherd needs a hand when the night is deep and long. Even the heart that knows the scripture needs another heart song. He stood again, but not alone, and that was where hope began. Even the shepherd needs a hand. Yes, even the shepherd needs a hand. He used to carry sorrow, now he lets love carry him. You stood there brave and shaking, like the truth might break my heart. I heard the weight you carried before you let it start. I had dreams I never asked you if they fit the soul you wore. Then I saw my fears standing where love should have opened more. don't need perfect words tonight, I just need to get this right. I loved you before I understood, and I'll love you after I do. You don't have to earn my arms by being who I pictured you. If your life looks different than the dream I drew for you, I loved you before I understood. I love the truth of you. I'm sorry for the silence that made you feel alone. For every time I worry felt colder than a home. You were not asking permission, you were asking to be seen, and I was slow to realize what trust in me could mean. I loved you before I understood, and I love you after I do. You don't have to earn my arms by being who I pictured you. If your life looks different than the dream I drew for you, I loved you before I understood. I love the truth of you. A child is not a mirror for the life we meant to live. Love is not agreement, it is room enough to give. I'm still learning how to listen, I'm still laying fear aside, but nothing you have told me could take you from my life. I loved you before I understood. Now I'm trying to understand, not to change the way you're living, not to pull you back again, just to know the heart I raised and the courage it took to speak. I loved you before I understood, and you're still beloved to me. Come sit beside me, tell me again. I'm listening now.
They called me the steady one when trouble found our name. I knew who needed calling, I knew who hid their pain. I kept the younger ones together, kept the bad news sounding kind, but nobody ever asked me what was breaking in my mind. Even the strong one gets tired. Even the steady handshake. After holding everybody, there is only so much weight. I was not made weaker when I finally let them see. Even the strong one gets tired. Even the strong one needs. I had learned to smile at sorrow like it couldn't reach my bones. Made a habit out of helping till I forgot I had my own. Then my sister brought me supper, and my brother took my hand. Said, you don't have to earn us, we already understand. That was the first night I let myself be held. Love is not a ledger where the strongest pay the most. It is letting someone near you when your courage needs a home. I still rise when I am needed, but I do not rise alone. Now the family I carried knows how to carry me. Even the strong one gets tired. Even the faithful heart bends. After being everybody's shelter, you may need a place to rest. There is grace in being honest. There is strength in being seen. Even the strong one gets tired. Even the strong one needs. I thought love meant never falling. Now I know it means letting them catch me. I kept saying maybe someday, while the years kept moving on. Raised my girls and buried daddy. Did my best to carry on. I kept songs inside my breathing, but I laid the singing down. Thought a dream had missed its moment when no one came around. Then my youngest heard me humming, and she looked at me and said, Daddy, why'd you stop believing in the gift you never left? Late ain't the same as lost, and slow ain't standing still. Some dreams wait till you're ready, some wait until until you will. I thought time had closed the door, but time was teaching me the cost of knowing what is worth the keeping. Late ain't the same as lost. My hand shook through the first song, then the second found its feet. By the third the room grew quiet, like the words had somewhere to be. There were only 20 people, but they listened like a crowd. And the part of me I'd buried finally stood up strong and proud. I didn't need a grand beginning or my name in shining lines. I just needed one true moment that still felt completely mine. Late ain't the same as lost, and slow ain't standing still. Some dreams wait till you're ready, some wait until you will. I thought time had closed the door, but time was teaching me the cost of knowing what is worth the keeping. Late ain't the same as lost. I used to count the years behind me like a debt I couldn't pay. Now I count the truth they taught me and the courage left today. A dream don't lose its meaning just because it had to wait. Sometimes life prepares the singer long before it calls his name. Late ain't the same as lost, and old ain't out of time. There are songs that need some living before they learn to rhyme. I don't have to chase the years or mourn the chances that they cost. I'm finally here and finally ready. Late ain't the same as lost. I ain't catching up to no one, I ain't running from behind. I'm not late to my own story, I'm arriving in my time.
He came in clean and trembling, with a past he couldn't hide. Said, ma'am, I won't blame you if you tell me not this time. She read the fear he carried, then looked him in the face. Said, I don't hand out pardons, but I do believe in change. Everybody said no. She gave him one maybe, not a free ride from the past, not a promise it'd be easy, just a chance to show tomorrow he could meet it differently. Everybody said no. She gave him one maybe. He showed up before sunrise, kept his word and kept it plain, did the work that no one noticed, never once complained. Some folks waited for the old him to come walking back around, but she kept seeing effort where they only looked for doubt. Everybody said no. She gave him one maybe, not a free ride from the past, not a promise it'd be easy, just a chance to show tomorrow he could meet it differently. Everybody said no. She gave him one maybe. Years can pass and still not change the way some people see, but one good chance can open what a locked heart wants to be. Mercy ain't pretending that the wrong was never done. It is leaving room for someone to become more than what they've run from. 10 years later he saw a young man standing scared where he had stood. The whole room leaned toward no again, like people often would. He said, I know that look he's wearing, I know what shame can do. Give him clear rules, give him hard work, and give him one chance too. Everybody said no. He gave him one maybe, not a free ride from the past, not a promise it'd be easy, just a chance to show tomorrow he could meet it differently. Everybody said no, but Mercy said maybe. One maybe became a living, and a living became alive.
First time Daddy said sorry, I was old enough to cry, not because the word was perfect, but because I knew he tried. He was raised to keep it hidden. Pain was something men outgrew. Love was work and keeping quiet, not a thing you talked into. So I learned to read his side. thinking that was being real. The first time Daddy said sorry, something old broke loose in me. All the years I spent pretending I was fine enough to leave. He said, son, I didn't know better, but that don't make it right. The first time Daddy said sorry, I saw softness in his eyes. He didn't make excuses, didn't blame the way he came, didn't ask me to forget it, didn't dress it up with shame. He said, I thought I was protecting what a man was meant to be, but I see the way I taught you made you scared to feel like me. The first time Daddy said sorry, something old broke loose in me. All the years I spent pretending I was fine enough to leave. He said, son, I didn't know better, but that don't make it right. The first time Daddy said sorry, I saw softness in his eyes. Forgiveness ain't a river washing everything away. It is two hearts standing honest with the truth they couldn't say. I was not a boy that evening, he was not a man of stone. We were just two wounded people, tired of being alone. The first time Daddy said sorry, I didn't get my childhood back, but I got the man before me, brave enough to face the past. Now I tell my own sons freely what he struggled hard to say. Love don't make you weaker when it learns to speak that way. The first time Daddy said sorry, I finally heard I love you.
"43 years every morning, I knew what the day required. Then one Friday they shook my hand and called the old man retired. The first week tasted easy, the next one felt too long. I had tied my worth to working till I didn't know it was gone. Then my grandson called one Sunday with a worry in his voice. Said, I don't know what I'm good at, and I'm scared I'll make the wrong choice. I said, every decent future starts with doubt you walk on through. And while I tried to steady him, his question steadied me too. I still had something left to give when my earning days were done. Not a younger back or stronger hands, but the truth of what I'd learned. Life don't lose its purpose when the hardest work is through. I still had something left to give, and somebody needed it too. Now he comes around most weekends, not because I know it all, but because I let him speak his mind without making him feel small. We talk about his failures and the man he wants to be. Every lesson that I offer him gives something back to me. Worth ain't only in the wages or the weight a man can bear. Sometimes years become a blessing when you finally learn to share. The hands may lose their power, the pace may lose its speed, but wisdom keeps on working where a younger heart has need. I still have something left to give, not the man I used to be, but a steadier kind of courage and the time to truly see. Life don't lose its purpose when one season closes through. I still have something left to give, and now I know what it can do. He came looking for an answer and gave one back to me. no reason at all. And it nearly made me cry. Not because the world was heavy, not because something went wrong. She just wanted to hear my voice at the end of an ordinary day, for no reason at all. Is how love learns to stay. When they're little, they run to you for every fear and fall. Then one day they stand so steady, they don't need you quite as much. I was proud of how she'd grown, but I missed being who she found. When life felt too big to carry, and she needed calming down, for no reason at all, is the sweetest reason why. Not for help, not for saving, not with tears in her eyes. She just had a thought to tell me, nothing big, nothing small. And I knew I hadn't lost her when she called, for no reason at all. She talked about her morning and a joke I barely knew. Asked me what I thought of something she had almost talked herself through. I kept my answers gentle, didn't try to take control. Sometimes loving grown-up children means you listen more than hold, for no reason at all, is the sweetest reason why. Not for help, not for saving, not with tears in her eyes. She just had a thought to tell me, nothing big, nothing small. And I knew I hadn't lost her when she called, for no reason at all. You raise them to be able to stand beyond your hands, then pray they still remember your soft place they can land. Love changes shape with distance, but it doesn't disappear. Sometimes it sounds like laughter coming through after all these years, for no reason at all. I thank the Lord that night, not because she needed rescue, but because she still chose mine. Out of all the voices waiting, out of everyone she saw, she still called me just to love me, for no reason at all. I used to think being
being needed was the proof love had not gone. Now I know being chosen means even more when they're strong.
Better didn't bring her back, but it brought me back to me. Some change comes too late for love, but right on time for peace. I thought healing meant her footsteps turning toward me down the track, but better didn't bring her back. It just taught my heart to last. At first I cleaned my language just to sound like I had grown. Said the prayer she used to ask for when I found myself alone. I kept waiting for forgiveness like a prize that I could win. But a man don't change for credit and call that changing then. Better didn't bring her back, but it brought me back to me. Some change comes too late for love, but right on time for peace. Better didn't bring her back, but I ain't turning back. I stopped blaming all my raising, stopped hiding in my hurt, started doing what I promised without needing it to work. Some mornings still felt empty, some evenings still felt long, but slowly I quit asking what her leaving had done wrong. I hope she hears I'm kinder, not because I need a door, not because I'm still pretending we can be what came before. I hope she knows her leaving wasn't wasted on my soul. She lost a man who loved her, but taught him how to grow. Better didn't bring her back, but it brought me back to me. It gave my shame a language, it gave my pride release. Now I can wish her well without reaching for the past. Better didn't bring her back, but it made the better last. Some love doesn't come back home, some love leaves and saves you. I can miss you and still move on. Cry without calling me back. I can miss you and live with that. I used to think remembering meant I had not healed, like every tender memory made the leaving less real. But time has been a teacher with a quiet, steady hand. It showed me missing someone doesn't mean I should go back. I can miss you and still move on. I can love what we once had. I can bless the better moments without wanting the bad back. You can cross my mind sometimes, and I can let you pass on through. I can miss you and still move on. That's the last thing I owe you. I don't hate the girl I was for staying past her strength. She was only trying hard to make forever mean its name. But I know the woman standing in the mirror now is free. She can hold a little sorrow without handing back the key. I can miss you and still move on. I can love what we once had. I can bless the better moments without wanting the bad back. You can cross my mind sometimes, and I can let you pass on through. I can miss you and still move on. That's the last thing I owe you. Peace don't always enter like a trumpet in the sky. Sometimes it is just not calling when the old hurt passes by. Sometimes it is sleeping easy with no answer to defend. Sometimes it is knowing love can end and you can live again. I can miss you and still move on. I can carry what was true without making room again for what I barely made it through. There is mercy in the memory. There is strength in being gone. I can miss you. I can miss you and still move on. Missing you is not my weakness. Going back would be. Some mornings he looks at me like we have never met. I say, you found me years ago. He says, I'm lucky then. I don't tell him what he's losing. I don't measure what remains. I just sit a little closer till the worry leaves his face. He may lose the words, but I still know the meaning. Now and then the fog will open, and his old smile will appear. He will call me by the nickname only he has used for years. For a moment we are younger, and the distance disappears. Then the moment closes softly, but the love is always here. When he forgets my name, I remember for us both every promise we grew into, every season we outlived. Love is more than being known. It is knowing who he is. When he forgets my name, I still remember his. I don't correct every story. I just meet him where he stands. If he thinks we've just begun, I let him ask to hold my hand. If he asks me if I love him, I don't say you ought to know. I say more than when we started, and watch his whole face glow. When he forgets my name, I will carry every year all the laughter, all the trouble, all the ways he held me near. He is more than what is fading, more than memory can give. When he forgets my name, I still know the man he is. Tonight he took my hand and asked, have I loved you all my life? I said yes. He smiled and held it tighter.
I was learning to disappear. Didn't make a scene about it, just came a little near. One honest question broke through what I couldn't say. Somebody noticed, and I found my way. I had gotten good at smiling, with a tire tucked inside. Said I'm fine so many times, it sounded true enough to hide. I stopped asking for a reason, I stopped reaching for a friend, started making peace with silence, like it might become the end. When someone looked straight through me with a kindness I could trust, said you don't sound like yourself, and that matters here to us. No sermon and no fixing, no advice I had to fight, just a place to lay the heavy for a little while that night. Somebody noticed when I was learning to disappear. Didn't make a scene about it, just came a little near. One honest question broke through what I couldn't say. Somebody noticed, and I found my way. A little care can reach a man before he knows he's lost. A gentle word can hold him when his pride has paid the cost. Now I watch for quiet hurting in the faces passing by, because I know what mercy looks like when it sees you in time. Somebody noticed when I had almost disappeared, called my name with simple kindness till the dark became less near. Now I try to be that person for the heart that hides its pain. Somebody noticed, and I was not the same. It wasn't loud, it wasn't grand, just one good soul who gave a damn. He came into our lives when I was barely 10. Never tried to take the place of who had never been. He never asked for honor, never reached for any claim. Just kept showing up each morning, whether sunshine came or pain. I made it hard to know me, like a restless young boy will. Threw his kindness back in anger, but he answered kindness still. When I failed, he didn't shame me. When I won, he stood behind. He gave without reminding me what is giving cost in time. Blood can tell you where you started. Love decides who stays, who keeps showing up in silence through the long and difficult days. A father ain't a title or a name somebody gave. Blood can tell you where you started. Love decides who stays. Years went by before I saw it, before pride led me believe he had carried all my growing without asking to receive. Then one evening, worn and older, he said, "Son, I've done my best." And the word I'd held for years finally rose inside my chest. Blood can tell you where you started. Love decides who stays, who keeps showing up in silence through the long and difficult days. A father ain't a title or a name somebody gave. Blood can tell you where you started. Love decides who stays. Never tried to replace someone or make me choose a side. He only gave me somewhere safe to bring the hurt I'd hide. And every time the world went wrong, he stood where he had stood, not because he had to, but because a good man would. Blood may tell you where you started. Love reveals your home. Who will carry part of your burden so you never bear it alone? A father is the one who chooses every ordinary day. Blood can tell you where you started. Love decides who stays. He never asked me for the word, but I called him Dad that day. Old town called him lucky, said he made it home alive. But the man who stood before me still had battles in his eyes. He woke before the morning at the smallest change of sound. I quit reaching for who left me and loved the man who came back now. He came home different, so I loved him different too. I stopped asking for the old days and held on to what was true. Love ain't always recognition. Sometimes love is starting new. He came home different, so I loved him different too. Some days he could sit beside me, some days he needed space. I learned not every distance means a heart has turned away. He never wanted pity, only time to find his ground. So I stayed close enough to reach him when the dark came back around. He came home different, but his kindness still remained. Beneath the fear and silence, I could hear him say my name. We didn't get our old life back, but love still carried through. He came home different, so I learned a different love too. They honor those returning, but they seldom understand. A war can leave a country and still follow home a man. I never called him broken, never asked him to pretend. I just walked beside the healing wherever it would bend. He came home different, and loving changed me too. Patience made us stronger than the life we thought we knew. We built something honest from the pieces we came through. He came home different, but he still came home to me. He came home different, but he came home. And slowly, so did we.
They said he wasn't much to look at, gray around the eyes, moved a little slow and kept his distance for a while. I knew that kind of silence, I had worn it since she left. So I signed my name below his and took him home with me. Old dogs and old men don't need saving all at once. Just a little room for breathing and a reason to get up. Two hearts with too much quiet can still learn to trust again. Sometimes grace comes walking slowly with old dogs and old men. He didn't ask me questions when the evening settled hard, just laid down close enough to know I wasn't by myself. The first time that he trusted me, he rested by my chair, and something in my lonely heart remembered how to care. Old dogs and old men don't need saving all at once. Just a little room for breathing and a reason to get up. Two hearts with too much quiet can still learn to trust again. Sometimes grace comes walking slowly with old dogs and old men. I thought I had no love left that wasn't buried in the past. Then he looked at me one morning like he knew I could come back. We did not fix each other, we just stayed and stayed again, till the house felt less like sorrow and more like two old friends. Old dogs and old men still have good years left to give, still can learn a softer way to stay, forgive and live. Now he sleeps without his shaking, now I laugh without pretending. Sometimes grace comes walking slowly with old dogs and old men. I thought I brought him home, turns out he brought me back.
Don't make the good one pay for what the wrong one did. Don't lock a tender heart behind the hurt you live. You shouldn't have to fight a ghost that never learned to stay. Heal what broke inside you. Don't make the good one pay. He spoke to me so gently. I mistook it for a trap. When kindness reached toward me, I kept leaning back. He never raised a question when I needed room to breathe. But fear can make a wounded heart doubt what it needs. I almost called him guilty for another man's mistakes. Almost turned his patience into one more thing to test. Then I saw the way he waited without asking me to rush, and I knew I had been guarding pain more than guarding love. Don't make the good one pay for what the wrong one did. Don't lock a tender heart behind the hurt you lived. He shouldn't have to fight a ghost that never learned to stay. Heal what broke inside you. Don't make the good one pay. A scar can be a teacher, but it shouldn't be a judge. Not every open hand is reaching out to hurt your trust. Love can come in softly, love can learn your pace, but you have to let the present have a cleaner name. I won't make the good one pay for what the wrong one did. I won't turn a faithful heart into a place I hide from him. I can honor what I survived without pushing love away. I'm healing what broke inside me. I won't make the good one pay. He didn't come to fix me. He came to love me well. They chose me on purpose when I felt thrown away. Not because I came easy, not because I knew how to stay. They saw more than trouble in a child afraid of grace. They chose me on purpose, and love gave me a place. I was 12 and already good at leaving first. If I made somebody quit on me, it wouldn't have to hurt. I kept my heart behind my teeth and dared them not to try. But they heard what I was asking under every angry line. They chose me on purpose when I felt thrown away. Not because I came easy, not because I knew how to stay. They stayed through every hard word till I learned I could be safe. They chose me on purpose, and love gave me a place. They never called me lucky when I couldn't trust their care. Never made me feel indebted for the meals and mercy there. They said, you don't owe us perfect, you don't have to earn this name. And the first time I believed them, something lonely broke away. Some love comes by bloodline, some love signs and stays. Some love looks at a wounded child and says, you're worth the wait. I used to think belonging was for people born in place. Now I know a chosen heart can still become a family name. They chose me on purpose, not a rescue, not a claim. They gave me room for healing and the truth to speak my pain. Now when I hold my own child close, I know what I will say. You were loved on purpose long before you knew your way. They didn't have to keep me, that's why I know they meant it.
I'd rather have my brother than the last word tonight. Rather lay down all blame than keep proving I was right. If pride is all that's left of us, then pride can step aside. I'd rather have my brother than be right. We went years without speaking over things that changed with time. Both of us kept rehearsing our own wounded side. Every birthday felt unfinished, every blessing felt half said, till the people who once raised us would agree the life we led. I'd rather have my brother than the last word tonight. Rather lay down all blame than keep proving I was right. What good is being certain if it cost you blood and time? I saw him, I suppose I did the same. There was gray around the edges of the boy who shared my name. He said, I don't know where to start. I said, start anywhere you can. Then two grown men stood quiet, trying not to cry like men. No one won the silence, we just lost too many years. Age has a way of showing what matters and what won't. The hill you swear you'll die on can leave you standing there alone. So I reached across the distance that I helped to keep alive, and the brother I remembered was still waiting in his eyes. I'd rather have my brother than the last word tonight. Rather say I missed you than keep sharpening my pride. Let the old hurt lose its power, let the younger fools be kind. I'd rather have my brother than be right. He asked, are you still angry? I said, not enough to lose you twice.
I used to fear each birthday like a closing door ahead. Thought a woman lost her beauty when the girl inside her fled. Now I see these lines as records of the people I have known. Everyone was paid for honestly, and everyone's my own. I don't miss the constant proving or the need to please a crowd. There is freedom in a woman who can finally say it out loud. I was lovely then, I know myself now. I have loved and been mistaken, stayed too long and left too late, raised a family, changed direction, learned that choice can alter fate. I have buried expectations that were never truly mine, and I quit calling myself selfish for protecting what was left. There are dreams I still am dreaming, there are songs I haven't sung. Getting older never meant that being fully alive was done. I don't need my younger years back. They were beautiful and blind. I have earned this softer laughter and this hard-won peace peace of mind. Let the past keep all its sweetness. I don't need to call it mine. I don't need my younger years back. I'm still living in my time. Youth made every feeling urgent. Every promise felt like fate. Age has taught me which ones matter and which burdens I can lay away. I don't envy that young woman, though I bless the life she led. She had yet to meet the woman I became through what came next. I don't need my younger years back. I don't wish these years away. They gave me clearer vision and the nerve to choose my days. I still dance when music finds me. I still love and still begin. I don't need my younger years back. I have finally grown within. I was beautiful before, but now I know what beauty is. Nothing told me to remember. Nothing warned me it would pass. Dad was laughing, she was humming, and the children talked too fast. I was thinking about tomorrow, with my worries running wild, never knowing I was living what I'd long for after a while. There were bills we couldn't answer. There were plans we had to change, but love kept showing up among us in 100 quiet ways. I kept waiting for the future, like the present wasn't much, while the life I hoped was coming was already holding us. Good days don't announce themselves. They don't ask the world to stay. They arrive looking ordinary, then turn golden far away. You don't know you're in the middle of the life you'll miss someday. Good days don't announce themselves. They just quietly become yesterday. Now I let the talking linger I don't rush the ones I love. I have learned that joy speaks softly, and that having can be enough. When a moment feels too common, I don't hurry through it now. I have buried too many blessings I was sure would stay around. We keep waiting for a sign that the best has finally come, but heaven rarely raises its voice when it gives us what we want. Good days don't announce themselves, they don't shine above the rest. They are hidden in the laughter we were too distracted to bless. You don't know you're in the middle of the life you'll miss someday. Good days don't announce themselves, they just quietly become yesterday. Today looked ordinary, so I stayed. I heard her in my own voice, telling my child, you'll be all right. And for the first time in years, I understood my mother's life. I once mistook her patience for a fear of wanting more. Thought the world she chose was smaller than the one beyond our door. I went chasing recognition where 1,000 voices meet, while she gave her days to people who were learning at her feet. I'm a little more like Mama with every year I live, slower to hold anger, quicker to forgive. I used to call her world too small, now I know how wide love is. I'm a little more like Mama, and that's the best of me. She could tell when I was hurting, though I swore that I was fine. Never made me earn her mercy, never measured yours and mine. She could lose and still stay gentle, she could bend and not give in. There was courage in her kindness I was far too young to see. Now I hear her in my own voice when somebody needs belief. She never called it sacrifice or asked the world to know. She just kept the ones she loved from carrying pain alone. I'm a little more like Mama with every truth I learned.
I once thought a life was measured by how far a soul could reach. Now I'm a little more like Mama, and that's the best of me. Someday my girl may hear herself say something warm and true. I hope she stops and hears her mother the way I hear mine now.